Hello everybody. Tonight's going to be my last video on Korea. I think I've covered just about everything I can cover on Korea except for personally going there myself, which is next on the agenda. I really want to go there. But it's going to be on the nightlife, festivals, and crime. South Korea, particularly Seoul, offers vibrant nightlife catering to both locals as well as foreigners. Apparently over there I'm considered a foreigner, but that's all right. Clubs have stricter entry policies. Many do welcome foreigners, others do not. And did you know that if you interrupt people when they speak, while it's rude in any country, but in Korea it's very offensive because in their language the most important parts of the message are packed in the last syllables. It does make sense. And I think anybody that disrupts anybody when they're speaking or speaks over them is very rude. And did I mention that in Korea it's considered rude it's considered rude to look someone directly in the eye, cross your arms and legs, or have your hands in your pockets while you're speaking to them. Where over here in America, if you don't look them in the eye when you speak to them, they think there's something wrong or that you're shady. However, when Koreans focus their eyes on the lower neck of the person they are talking to and try not to stare while they're being spoken to. Back to the nightlife. Many clubs are free for women, which is cool. Particularly on weekdays, though, while men still have a slight fee to pay to enter. In South Korea, the legal age for clubbing and drinking is 19, international age, which is around 20 in Korean age. While some clubs have an age limit of 29 years old, if you're over 29, you can't get in. So I wonder if they make clubs for people over 29, or if that's just considered too old and you don't get to go out anymore. And if you want to go clubbing in Korea, bring your passport. If you're from another country, they do not let you in with foreign ID, which is good to know, because I wouldn't have known that. Although it makes sense because my driver's license wouldn't be good in Korea. And to drive in Korea, speaking of driving, you need to be 18, which over here you only need to be 15. And for American to drive in Korea, they need an international driving permit issued by a member of country of the Geneva of Vienna Conventions, as well as your driver's license from your own country. It seems like a lot of process to go through to drive a car. I'm not quite sure what that process is over here. I would think just as long as you had a driver's license or your passport with your driver's license, I would think it would be all right. And while some people enjoy going to clubs, me personally, I would prefer festivals or amusement parks or carnivals. That's something I enjoy going to see, especially in different cultures. Seeing that would really be something to see. And I prefer something too, maybe along the lines of a glass of wine and spending time with friends or a boyfriend if I had one. I would enjoy a festival though the most. And in Korea, they have a few different types of festivals. South Korea is renowned for its diverse festivals that celebrate various aspects of its culture, history, and tradition. And that includes seasonal festivals such as the Lunar New Year, Harvest Festival, Spring Festival, and the Jeju Fire Festival. That's the one I'm the most interested in, but I couldn't find much information on that, so I'm going to have to dig a little deeper. Like the Jinju, Namgang, Udong, the Lantern Festival, and the Angdong Mask Dance Festival. Now that Mask Festival would probably be something to see as well. South Korea has modern and unique festivals such as the Ice Festival and the World Culture Kimchi Festival. That would be something else I would like to see, and I would love to taste kimchi. Additionally, South Korea hosts many trade fairs and exhibitions catering to various industries from technology and manufacturing to food and fashions. My child, she's into IT. She's an IT tech, so that would be something she would be interested in. Now, they might not have Ferris wheels at any of their amusement parks, or traditional sideshows, which I kind of think is cruel, those sideshows. But you will discover a rich tapestry of festivals, amusement parks, and trade fairs offering unique experiences, something to look forward to. So that would be something that would really interest me. Do you prefer clubbing or festivals? So I'm told in the months I'm told the times of the months not to go to Korea would be November, December, and January due to it gets very bitter cold. I live in Georgia. Georgia is always hot. If it's not hot, it's warm. So cold would be a nice change of pace for me, as long as I had somebody to cuddle with anyway. All the research that I've found in South Korea makes me really want to go badly now. Unfortunately, I have to plan, and planning means finding one of my family members to take care of my dog and my cat, take care of my mom. I have to talk to my job. A lot of planning to do, but I'm sure I'll be able to make that happen. Drop me a comment and tell me what you think. I really am interested in planning a trip to Korea, and soon, hopefully. And last thing I wanted to talk about was crime. Over here, crime is big, where you got killings, you got gang rapes, you got so much crime. People going into stores and shoplifting, shooting people up, going into schools and shooting people up. South Korea is considered a very safe country with low crime rate. There are still some crime, particularly in major metropolitan areas and tourist sites. Of course, tourist sites. Common crimes include petty theft, sexual harassment, understandable, pickpocketing. So I get it. So tell me what you think about all this. And my next video is going to be on Japan. We're going to start exploring Japan. After Japan, what would you like to explore? Maybe Hawaii? I would love to go to Hawaii. That's my dream destination. And if I were ever to get married again, I would love for it to be in Hawaii at sunset or sunrise. That would be breathtaking. Until next time, everyone, have a great day if it's daytime for you. Have a great evening if it's evening for you. And keep tuning in. I appreciate it.